Ooh, child. So welcome back to another Getting Ready with Sunny. Got another event to go to today. So I told y'all I was gonna go live. Y'all gonna get me for like 2 weeks. I got a little window of time, a slither of time. And so I said I was spending time with y'all while I'm getting ready. And I'm doing another makeup tutorial at the same damn time. Now the other one was just impromptu, and this one is too. I said, "Well, let me just turn my computer on and just go live and talk to you guys again." I saw some of you ladies have some comments on that last video, and today I'm gonna show you more of the products. Let me charge up my light because y'all was yawning on my light, but I got a real light. It just takes too much time to set up, and like I said, I am just doing this impromptu, so I'm gonna try to pay attention to when this light gonna go out. So first and foremost, when you're doing makeup, you want to make sure you have a starting with a clean face. Now I just got out the shower, or actually the tub, and I'm just wiping my face down with a makeup wipe for excess dirt, oil, or whatever the soap didn't get. Okay. Then I like to start with my brows first. Not everybody starts with brows first. Like when you get to being a pro, you can choose to start. You can do your brows last. I like to start with my brows first because I feel like I can make them super crispy if I start with them first versus last. Y'all like my nails? I cut my nails and I changed my shape a while ago. After the reunion, I changed my shape to oval because oval shaped nails to me is giving more grown lady. It's a little bit more feminine and dainty, and I'm definitely liking that. So for my whole life I wore my nails like square, and for me, I noticed when they started getting really long, it's just taking up a whole bunch of space with a long square nail. So now I find that having them be oval shaped is just like a little bit more feminine. It's a little bit more girly. Hello? How can I help you? Yes, how can I help you? Oh, tax relief. That sounds good. I can always use some tax relief. I got to pay a lot of taxes. Now, ma'am, can I call you back? Because I'm actually in the middle of something. Or can you, is there any literature that you could send me on getting my taxes relieved? Okay, yeah, call me back tomorrow around this time. I should be free. Okay, cool. Thanks. I need her to call back because, baby, I need a break on some taxes. Okay. I don't know about y'all, but I know me. I get a tax bill and I got to pay all these taxes, property tax on all my houses, cars. I mean, sheesh. I get no refund, honey. I wish to God I did. I remember one time I filed somebody. Let me not say that because that's illegal, ain't it? Anyway, I don't get taxes back. Okay, long story short. But when I be seeing people saying they get $10,000 back, I be like, whoa. I wish, honey. I wish that's all I owe. Huh. You hear me? All right. So again, we trace underneath the brow. Okay. Oh, I had my comments off. Hi, ladies. I'm so sorry. I had my comments off. Hey, girl. Hey, what's up, y'all? So I have just started using a product for my skin routine. Okay. So I use, okay. So once a month, I do a face mask. I use the charcoal face mask. It's black. And that's just to give like a deep cleanse. And it literally like hurts to pull off your face because I wear makeup sometimes. So I want to clean my pores as much as possible. Because the thing about having good makeup is to have good skin underneath it, okay? And I'm all about healthy skin. I don't wear makeup every day, but when I go out, I gotta look good. You know what I'm saying? You know? And then when I see people that recognize me, they want to take a picture and stuff. I don't want to be looking like I just got through painting the house or something, you know. Even though that's how I look when I'm ripping and running, but I'm going out tonight for a little shindiggity, a birthday dinner. So I want to look cute. So I use this soap. It's a natural soap on my face. And I'll get the name of it. You can inbox me and I'll send you the name. Inbox me on Instagram and I'll send you the name because I don't know the name, but I had tried it out for the first time because I said, let me start, getting a skin regimen. I wanted to start one. I didn't have one forever. I just washed my face with a little bit of peroxide. Okay. I know a lot of people use alcohol, but I like to use peroxide because it's less harsh on the skin and it gives like, you can just kind of hear it sizzling if you have dirt on your face. And I like that. And like I said, peroxide's a little harsh, a little less harsh on the skin. What up, bro? Nothing. I'm just live on YouTube right now, talking to my people on from Love and Merge, my fans from there. What's going on? Yeah, let's talk about that here shortly. I'm finna go to a birthday dinner, and then I'll be free for the rest of the night. I hit you up so we can get into it. That's what's up. And then I'm gonna send you the script too. I know you sent me that, but I had to go buy a new cord for my computer today because for whatever reason my box went out, so I wasn't getting no charge. My shit was dead all yesterday. Right, and it's great. I just bought that damn cord, so I'm like, man, I literally just left Micro Center and had to go get a new one. So I was, huh? Nah, I just let it charge and then you know what I'm saying. So let me call you back in a minute. I'll call you when I leave it. I'm going to a birthday dinner tonight at 6, and then after that I hit you up. All right. Sorry. Sorry, guys. It's Monday, so my phone's going to ring, honey. I'm on a mini vacation, but everybody, the rest of the world is not, and that's cool. So anyway, so I like to use peroxide as just like let me tell y'all, one of my secrets is peroxide. I not only put it in, like wash my face with it, I take a little cotton swab, cleanse my face with it. I also rinse my mouth with it. I gargle it. Because if it can clean out a wound from an infection, it can clean bacteria from your mouth, it can clean bacteria from your face and everything else. So, and to me, I just find that it's now, if you look it up, it's like one of those things that can be used for many purposes. So I like it, and I feel like it's a good thing to clean. Now, for my moisturizer, I do use this, The Ordinary. I just started using this. We pull back a little bit so you can see it. I've been using this. There's two of them. And hydrochloric acid. Y'all know I need my glasses. But I like this. It's lightweight and it's not heavy and it doesn't seem to clog my pores. I haven't been getting any breakouts since I've been using it. Now you'll notice I got a couple of breakouts on my forehead because I just recently got a facial. And I don't get facials often. I'm starting to get them now because I just like to, just do it as a stress reliever and it just for some me time. So I'm starting to get back into my facials, going to get them. I will start going to get them every 2 to 3 weeks. And so she did a deep cleanse on my face. So sometimes when you get a facial and you haven't had one in a long time, it will bring that stuff out. So if you had any clogged pores or any dirt hiding deep down in the pores that you couldn't necessarily get, it will start bringing a couple of blemishes out. So here I just put a lighter eye on my base, on my lid. So I'm going to do a light shadow. Yes, for teeth whitening, yes. Peroxide, baby. And you know what? If you're having a little pH imbalance, you can put a little bit in your water now. Okay, we're going to keep it real now. Sometimes the little pH can get off depending on what you got going on. And you can put some peroxide in your water, ladies. I don't necessarily believe in like douching, but I do believe that you can do whatever you need to do to keep a good hygiene in your lady parts. And peroxide is another one of those things that can be used. Okay. An old lady, an old wise woman told me that. And I've done it and I've lived by it for years. And I think it's one of those things, right? You said you use ordinary serum. Yes, it's good. I think it's really, really like lightweight. I've seen a lot of like influencers using it. So that's what kind of drew me to it. And before I put this on my face, when I'm talking about it, I'm going to put some on. Also, another trick, ladies, when you want to, before you put on your concealer or your foundation, you can spray your face with finish spray. It is also hydrating. See it? It is also hydrating because it's supposed to bring your face back to life. Once you put all the powders and you've mattified your face, it brings it back. So I just did a little bit of both because I'm not going to put on heavy. I'm not a heavy makeup person, but what I plan on doing is I'm going to get one of my friends over here. I'm going to do their makeup and I'm going to do a heavier, no, excuse me. So I'm just going to rub that in because I do use my fingers, but I'm not really a finger girl. I think it's best to, you can use it when you use your finger to put on foundation. What it does is it warms up the foundation, so it helps it melt in your skin a little easier than a brush. But I'm kind of rushing because I got to be there at a certain time. Okay. All right. Now I'm just kind of getting a little messy with it here, right? I'm gonna do my eyes last because I'm gonna show you. First time I did my eyes first, and then I did my skin last. But you can do it however you want. There's no right or wrong way to do this thing. It's however you feel. Let me go and wet one of my sponges because I told y'all last time these sponges, okay, they give you life. And you know what? People think like, oh, Sunny, you are messy. Like I came into the show like messy or whatever. But let me tell y'all something. If I wanted to be messy, I would have spilt out a whole lot more mess that I do know. But I didn't. So I am really not a messy girl. Okay. So I've already damped my sponge, and now I'm going to start blending it into my skin. Now for the newbies, for my new girls, I wouldn't go full on foundation yet. Because foundation and layering foundation, it takes some time and practice. Everything takes practice. What I would do is give me some concealers. I would go to my local Sephora or Ulta, and I would have somebody match me up with 3 shades. Okay. What I suggest is a lighter shade, a darker shade, that's so something 2 times lighter, 2 times darker, and then something that is actually your tone. You see here, I have 3 different colors. I would start there to start practicing on my face if I was you, instead of going full out. Because sometimes, depending on the different formula of foundation, it can be thick, it can be mattified. It's so many different formulas of foundation. And so I would just start with a simple concealer. Now they have full coverage concealers, they have cream concealers, they have stick concealers, they have liquid concealers. I would just get a liquid and start from there. And then as you begin to experiment, try cream. Cream's going to be a little thicker. Liquid's going to be a little lighter. You know what I'm saying? So you just got to keep that in mind. Depends on the type of coverage that you want. I try to stay away from the under eyes as much as possible, because what you don't want to do is pack on a whole bunch of stuff under your eyes. That's how you start getting build up and you start getting creases. And I go a little bit on my lip line to conceal that too, because I'm going to add, colors to my lip. As you can see, this is warm. It's giving same color. Now my neck is typically light skinned on the light skin side. So sometimes I take it down, but I ain't doing all that. I ain't going to prom. Today I'm just going to a nice friendship dinner. Let me tell you, because, and I'm skipping back to the being a messy part. People play like I was this home wrecking, which I didn't wreck no home type of chick, right? But in all actuality, I saved some. Yeah. In all actuality, I saved some. Like, you should be thanking me, You should. Because if you knew better, you do better. You should be thanking me. So, okay. Now they have colored bronzers. Okay. And this is one I just got from MAC. It's a colored bronzer. We're going to try it. Ooh, look how dark skin and just, rich that is. Isn't that pretty? I'm going to use this as my contour. So the trick about contour, depending on what type of face you have, I have a very full face, a very round face, kind of an oval face. There's a couple ways you can apply this to sculpt your face. Now, there's a new technique I just saw. And matter of fact, we'll do the cream first. Now, remember last time I put this on, it was very rich. I saw this guy do a 7. And he brought it from his temple to the top of his cheekbone, just like that. This is supposed to make the face narrow. So we're going to try it. I'm trying a new technique with y'all. He made a 7. And you can feel your cheekbone is right there. So he made a 7. And then with contour, what you want to do, take a more dense brush. You can also do this with your puff ball, but you can take a more dense brush to buff this out. And you want to go up. You don't want to pull this down and make your face go down. We're always lifting up, ladies. We want everything to go up when we get older. We want everything to go up. Okay? Boobs and all, face and all. Okay? So we're going to pull this thing up. So I'm going to, and yes, it's going to be harsh, but don't worry. Y'all know I can fix anything. And you can go up into your hairline and your temple because we want to add that bronzy look, the bronze goddess look. Woo, child, that is rich. That is rich, rich. You can also take some here at your jawline. We want to slim that area. See how that slims that? Makes a shadow there so it doesn't highlight this area. It makes it kind of go away. No contour, little contour. You see that shadow that it created? And we're going to buff that out. Don't worry about that. So let me go up. I don't know. That's doing a bit much, ain't it, girl? Okay, but look. See how this face is giving shadow and this is not? That's what contour does. It gives a more slimming effect. Can't you see the difference? Like how this side is more slim and this side is just round and doing whatever it wants to do. Right? What time is it? I'm only going to be on here with y'all to about another 30 minutes because I really got to make sure I'm out the house at a certain time. I'm trying to be on time. Like, my friends tell me, like, I get anxiety when I'm running late. And so I be thinking I'll be on time. And so I got to do better with being on time. Because my husband, Moses' child, is like a military child. Like he could have been in the military, as timely as he is with everything. And it's giving super bronzy. That color may be a tad bit dark. That's more towards like my summertime color. But I ain't worried about it because I could just go over with a little powder and take it away. Go in with a little color that's lighter and bronze in between, right under the cheekbone. And I can kind of get rid of a little bit of that. It's giving summertime, girl. Okay? That's what it's giving. Hey, y'all, let me tell y'all something. Being on this show or being on this show really kicked my ass. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I had never experienced such warfare in my life. Literally. And, you know, just because of just the spiritual attack, you know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about just people. I'm talking about the spiritual realm of things. You know, it was heavy. It was heavy, you know. And then, you know, the setbacks of Moses being where he is now. And I see people saying stuff like, he need to stay out of jail, stop doing stuff to land himself in jail. Well, first of all, my husband didn't do anything really too bad this time. I mean, he did break, you know, or whatever. They did violate him for a parole violation, but it's not like he committed a new crime or, you know what I'm saying, did some shit he did back in his 20s when he did really go to jail for those things. You know what I'm saying? He was a man that was trying to do a legit business. Well, not trying, was doing a legit business. You know what I'm saying? and his PO decided to violate him for being on the show. So, you know, shit happens. Okay. And we all know, as Black folks, shit just tends to happen a little bit more to us, you know, by design. By design. But it's nobody's fault. I'm not shifting the blame on anyone. I'm just saying, when I see people say stuff like, he need to stay out of jail and do this, that's the last place he wants to be, away from his family, his new wife, you know, his business. That's the last place he wants to be. And had we known, you know, the outcome would be what it was, we probably wouldn't have done it. You know what I'm saying? Had we known like that was going to be the outcome, it's not like we just, I mean, you can never know what they have a choice to decide. Like, they can take you to jail, or they can just make you do house arrest. They have a choice. So that was the choice that they decided. You know what I'm saying? So we didn't know that that's what it was going to be, because had we known, we definitely wouldn't have blatantly just broke the rules. You know what I'm saying? We definitely wouldn't just been like, F the law, we're going to do what we want to do. No, like, we went to the judge. We wrote letters about what we wanted to do on the show. We tried to do it the right way. You know what I'm saying? It's just that sometimes when you got certain POs, they got hard-ons for certain people, as they say. So when you're highlighting, because I'm super warm, this contour made my face super warm. A little bit warmer than I'd like, but it's okay. It's just makeup. I'm gonna go in and fix this. So when Moses is released, what kind of show are you planning? Are you going to do a welcome home reveal on your platform? Yes, ma'am. I am going to do a welcome home. I really want the cameras to follow me the moment I'm going to pick my man up. So that's what I would like to do. I'm going to make sure that we talked about it, but I'm going to just make sure that's still what he wants to do. I'm going to respect his boundaries and whatever my husband wants. You know what I'm saying? If he wants the cameras all up in his face, cool. But if he say, nah, baby, I just want to come home first, let me chill, then I'm going to respect that. I would like to do it just because I know you guys have been praying with us. You guys have been in the bed with us in terms of like going through this thing. So I would like to share that moment for y'all, just because I know some of you guys are going to really be happy for us. So I do kind of want to share that with you guys. But again, I'm going to respect whatever he wants to do, because it's his life as well. You know, this is something that happened to him, and however he wants to do it. But I told him, I said, baby, I'm having the cameras there. But we'll talk about it more in depth, because y'all know the time is winding on down. We're getting closer to that time. We are getting closer. Okay. We are getting closer, and I can't wait to just touch him, smell him. And so after he's released, we do want to kind of show you guys like what it's like in a day in the life of rebuilding. You know, like, this was a setback for us. I'm not gonna sit here and say, oh, it's all good, and we just, no, this shit set us back a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And it took away some time, precious time from us. Like, you know, we celebrated our first 1-year anniversary. Unfortunately, you know what I'm saying? Locked up. You know, so we got some making up to do, you know. But it ain't nothing to a boss, you know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing to a giant. Shit happens in life, and you just got to pick up and put the pieces together and keep it moving. That's what you got to do. So that's exactly what the hell we're going to do. Because I know he and I together, it's nothing that can stop us. Not nothing. Like, I believe in my man 100%, and he believes in me. Like, y'all, I got somebody that really, truly believes in me. Like, believes in my vision, believes in my dreams, supports it. Like, that's everything for me, because like when I was, you know, dating and stuff like that, guys would be feeling certain ways about certain things. You know what I mean? Like, they would be getting jealous. I have a male-based, I work in a male-based industry, you know, production, construction. Like, you got to be a secure man to deal with me. So to have somebody that sees your vision and believes in it and wants to push it, with you, baby, that's priceless. Because yeah, men can throw money at you and all that, but really truly believe in you and really truly want to see you do what you want to do. And that's why, that's one of the reasons why I like him. Go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe. Because I'm telling y'all, it's only going up from here. Yeah, I'm doing makeup now and I'm in my living room, but I got some shit popping and I'm really just trying to get y'all back in my algorithm. So when I get on here and start showing those other things, y'all will be with me already. You feel me? Okay, what I'm doing. I'm going to do a little bit of highlight on my nose just to give it a little bit of, just a little bit. I ain't going to do too much. I keep saying that and I steady adding shit, saying I ain't going to do too much. That's how makeup is, though. You get to messing around, be like, let me do this. And then next thing you know, you can have a whole full face on it. You said you was only doing some light stuff. You lied. So yes, we definitely want to share our lives with you guys, but we also got real life shit going on. So we definitely are in a stage of where we're gonna be rebuilding our lives together. You know what I'm saying? New business ventures. Getting back acquainted with each other. You know what I'm saying? Like we on the phone every day, but it's nothing like being in the presence of your man or your woman. You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, we sacrificed a lot to be on that show. Just in terms of look at all that we've sacrificed. So we want to keep it going. We love our fan base. We love the support that we get from you guys. And we want to keep building. I mean, this shit is not easy. Like this shit's not gonna be easy. And the road's not gonna be easy. Just like a man getting home fresh from jail and just the different adjustments that we're gonna have to make. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know about y'all, but I cook at least 2 to 3 meals a day for my husband. Yeah. On top of all the other shit I do. I cook for my man. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. I don't want him out eating fast foods. Like, we don't do that. I want to make sure his health is good. I want to make sure he's taken care of. So I sacrifice that. Right now, while it's just me, child, I be up in here. I make me some food, but sometimes I don't. Sometimes I go out to eat. We go out to eat too. But I'm gonna be doing a lot more cooking for my man. So um those are adjustments, you know what I mean? Because right now when it's just me, I just got me to take care of. I'm just gonna feed me however I want to feed me, but I gotta feed my man too. Let me see here what this lady said. Sunny, add a hair tutorial. Yes, I will. And you know what? I need to take better care of my hair because, child, lately I have been on the run. I be wetting and going. So now I'm gonna add a little bit of. I'm doing a little bit of pink. This is actually blush, but you can use many products for many different things. I'm going to use it as a shadow. I'm going to do a little bit of. Now, when I apply shadow, I like to just pat it. Don't rub it, ladies. Pat it on. Place it on. Pat it. Tap it on. Do not rub. Pat. And depending on what kind of brush you use to apply your shadow, it will also give different effects. If you use a more dense brush, it's going to hold more product. So it's going to put more shadow and probably give it a fuller look. If you use a little brush like this, it's probably going to just give you a little bit lighter because it's not a thick brush. So it's not holding as much product and placing it. Just a little bit, not too crazy. See that? So now I'm going to add a little bit dimension to it now. Because I added a color. I wasn't going to do that at first, but I decided to while I'm talking to y'all. Thank you, Ebony. Hi, Lisa Gamble. Hi, ladies. How y'all doing? I added the link in there just in case one of y'all wanted to talk to me real quick. I'm only going to be on here for a couple more minutes. But like I said, I told y'all I was going to start doing little lives. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm trying to keep my word, ladies. Because I'm trying to set y'all up for when I really start kicking in here a little bit more. Especially for when my baby comes home. So when you're adding dimension, you see that? Always start in the corner and work your way up into your crease. I always start my way up. So you can basically do like a V. So you see how I'm working the brush up into my crease? Right in the between my crease and my brow bone, working it up. And then another way to work it is down on the actual into the eye line. So you kind of doing like a V right here. That is how you get the smoked look. That is how you get that corner popping. You see that popping more than this one? And I'm just adding a richer brown. And it's okay however many times you blend. Blending is key. So you want to blend that thing in like that there. And then you could take it into the line. Take it into the line. See what it's giving? You see the difference? I'm adding dimension. I'm adding a smoke. Somebody's not being respectful. Oh, who's not being respectful? Yeah, I'm waiting on. So I am monetizing my video, but apparently I had to enter in a passcode or something, and they got to mail it to me because I don't know what the hell I did with that one. So again, we're going up into the crease, down into the line. We're making a V. Right at the corner of the eye. Down, up, down, up. That V. See what it's giving? You see that? It's giving beats, sweet tea, very light beat. Mm-hmm. See that? And you can keep going. You can add black to really give it a dramatic look, an evening look. I'm not going to do all that. This is giving enough, and this is just a dark brown. See that? It's giving. All right, let me keep it moving. Let me pick up the pace. Pick up the pace. So this will be a good time. I'm going to add. Do y'all see that? I'm teaching y'all how to beat y'all eyes, ladies. Come on now. Get with me now. You see what it's giving? Very light. And you can make this, like I can make this more pigmented. I can make this pink really pop by putting on a primer. And so what you would want to do, so if you wanted this pink to just be like boom, right? What you could do, I just put it right on. What you could do is add either a lighter concealer, add a primer, or they even have like a white primer base. And then it would just, and then you put the white down evenly. You make sure it's smooth. And then you would add that pink on top, baby, and it's going to give you pink, okay? It's going to drag out as much pigment that this color can bring. So now I'm going to do my waterline, and I could do that with you guys. I don't have to look in the mirror because I can just. Okay, you see? Liner, no liner. So no liner opens the eye up. Liner makes the eye smaller. You see the difference? Okay. So keep that in mind. Liner Makes the eye, give it more of a sultry cat look. And no liner opens it up. So see how it makes my eyes a little bit smaller? Mm-hmm. Makeup is a trick to it, okay? It's doing what it's supposed to do now. Okay, so now I'm going to go in. If you want to give more dramatic to the eye, let me see what these girls are saying. Okay, so what? All right. So my girls that really want to know how to do their makeup, I'm going to challenge you to do 3 things. We're going to do our makeups together. I'm going to help y'all. So I want y'all to be beautiful as you are inside, on the outside. First thing I want you ladies to do that want to do makeup with me, I want to teach you free charge just because you're family. Go get 3 concealers. 2 shades. Oh, this is not the right one. That's 3 concealers I want you to get. 2 shades darker, 2 shades lighter, and 1 that matches your skin perfectly. Go do that. And we're going to start from there. Go do that. And I will teach you how to conceal and contour your face with just those 3 products. Go get them. Go get them, go get them, go get them. And if y'all want to pop on here, we could do all y'all on my screen. And I will show you how to do that thing. Okay? Very easy. I don't mind. I don't mind because I got the time right now. So it's all love over here. Everything, everything ain't about money. It is about getting your coins and all that. But sometimes if you're just passionate about stuff, just do it to help somebody out sometimes. Like I'm that girl too. I'm not always like, gotta charge everybody $1 million for everything. Sometimes it's free game. Like it is what it is. Like I'm okay with that. I'm gonna get mine anyway. I'm gonna get my blessings either which way. So me telling y'all how to do this is nothing. You know what I'm saying? All right. So now a little trick I'm gonna show y'all. You can take a darker color. So I got a black liner. You could take a darker color and you could use different brushes. I would suggest a smudge brush, but I can't find mine right now because it's probably hidden. And I need to wash it and I put it somewhere deep down in my bag because I used it on another client. If you want to do this, y'all know my inbox, Sunny Minx on Instagram. Hit me up and show me that you got your 3 concealers. And I'm going to teach you how to beat your own face. You can come on here with me live. Get these, 2 shades lighter, 2 shades darker, 1 that actually match. Get you a beauty blending sponge. Just 1. Or you can get 2. Some of them come in multiple packs. And I'm going to show you how to do your makeup. It's real simple. So now I'm going to trace under my waterline. This is going to make it more dramatic. With a brown. I'm going in with a brown. I'm going to show y'all the difference. See, it made it more dramatic underneath, pulling it together. See that? This one's more dramatic than this one. So this is just doing your waterline. This is coming under the waterline. And I'm loving that one. Let's do this other one. So you want to take a little smudge brush and just go right across under your waterline. So I just started back working out. Trying to get my body ready. Because I am going through another IVF session. Very soon. So before I do, I want to get my body in top performance. So you guys will see me on Instagram. Start posting my workout tutorials. Look. It's giving dramatic. Oh, let me check my light because you know what? Last time this light was hating on a nigga. Oh, I'm glad I checked it. Let me see, y'all. Y'all, we might be losing the light. If we lose the light, I'm going to move to where you can see the natural light. Oh, speaking of lighting, ladies, listen to me now. This is important. This is probably one of the most important things when it comes to applying makeup. Listen to me now. This is important. Apply your makeup in natural light if you can. Natural light. Go somewhere in your bedroom, open up the blinds, take a mirror, and do your makeup in the natural light. Because that's how you're going to look when you walk your tail outside. Them bathroom lights that be yellow and giving off all them yellow tints, gonna have you looking like Casper when you walk out the door. Or looking like your casket ready. We do not want that. So I suggest, like in my house, if I turn this light off, it's natural light. It's lit up. It's very much natural light. This is just giving you more light in my face right now. But my house is very much natural light. I would not suggest to do your makeup starting off at the beginning in really dark spaces or where there's a yellow light like most people have. If you got bright white fluorescent lights, that is what I suggest you do your makeup because that is how you're going to look outside. When I first started doing makeup, Chad, I was doing folks in them yellow ass lights in their houses. And when they got outside, they was looking like a Casper. I said, oh, no. So I'm just telling you from experience, it's giving you because it's going to highlight different undertones that aren't necessarily really there. Okay. So that's the key. That's why you see a lot of makeup artists, professional makeup artists, they have their own ring lights and stuff like that because it's going to give you the clarity that you need. Okay. Lighting is important. Very much so. Don't say I ain't putting y'all on. Just know that I am. I'm giving you some good game here. Oh, one more thing I almost forgot. When you go get those 3 concealers, 2 shades lighter, 2 shades darker, and actually your skin tone, get a primer for your skin. If you get something like this, a moisturizer, or they have makeup primers. This is the ordinary. You can use a regular moisturizer, or you can go get a makeup primer specifically for makeup priming. Okay. Either or is going to work. You just need to moisturize your skin. The key to laying good makeup down is having a good base, and a good base is key to having a good primer. Because if you lay that stuff down on dry skin, you're going to be looking like, what time do we need to show up to the wake? What time do we need to show up to the wake? Is it 7? That's how you're going to be looking. You're going to be looking like you just died. And I don't want y'all to look like that. I want y'all to be cute or whatever, Okay, let me drop the link one more time. We got about 10 more minutes on here. Then I got to really go get dressed, ladies, because I got to be there at 6 o'clock. And last time y'all almost had me late. I was rushing because I was on this thing for 2 hours with y'all. And them ladies got on here and they just was talking and threw me off. It's giving natural. I'm more of a just enhance my beauty. I'm not but I am going to do one day. I'm going to do a full glam for y'all, like full layered foundation, beat to the gods. I'm going to do one of those looks for y'all. It ain't gonna be today though. I'm gonna have to be going somewhere, or I'm gonna do it on somebody that's going somewhere. Because with all that makeup on, Chad, I better be getting ready for the camera's lights in action. I just dropped the link. So yes, guys, just having conversations with my girls. Like, we ain't gotta always talk about the drama or whatever. Y'all my girls. We just having chit chat. Little chitty chat. I'm not gonna put on falsies today. But listen, I am a put on falsies girl. Like, for me, when you do makeup, you need to put on false lashes. I'm sorry. It's like having a nice car and then not keeping it washed. Or it's like, I don't know. It's just like, it completes the look. It gives the dramatics, okay? It gives the dramatics of Ooh, she got her face beat. You know, I mean, you see, I don't have none on, and it's still cute, right? You know, but the lashes, baby, just draws it all in. It's like the finishing touch. Now, normally I would do a brown lip because that's just what I'm hooked on right now. Today I'm gonna add a little color. I added a little color for y'all. Ooh. Back in the day, child, I used to wear all color of lipsticks and stuff. I got so many lipsticks. I had probably like 50 lipsticks. And now all I wear is the gloss. Oh, this is my mother-in-law. Hold on. Hey, moms. Hi. Yes, ma'am. Okay, you coming right now? Okay, sounds good. I'll be here. I should be here if it's before 5:30. Yes, ma'am. That'll work. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, bye. Bye-bye. So when lining the lips, I like to overline a little bit or go right on top of the line to give you that big, come here, boy, juicy lips. My mother-in-law is so sweet. Moses' mother is really sweet. We have a really good relationship. And Moses is her only living child. She lost her other two children before they were 43. So Moses living to be, the age he is now is really like it's a big deal, because he lost his siblings so young and they died from like health issues. So that's one reason why Moses is really like a health freak. Like, I couldn't imagine, my big brother and sister, I'm very close to my siblings, and I just could not imagine. Like, I'm gonna put a little bit of highlighter, and so when you put the highlighter, you want to put it right above your contour and your blush. And so I'm using a rose color, and this is from MAC. Step back, you can see it real good. Today I'm using rose since I did a little pink. Ooh. And I put a little bit on my nose. So you can see how I did that little shine right there. And get a little bit on your chin. So it gives you a little shine right there because you want to pull a person in here. You want to highlight the bone going up. Highlight the bone going up. And I would put a little bit here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now it's ready for my lip gloss. Oh, I got a person in the chat. All right, come on. We got a couple minutes. We got 10 minutes. What's up?
Hello, hello, gorgeous Queen Sunny. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy for you, and thank you for allowing me to come up. Yeah, I was looking for that super chat. I wanted to wanted to
Aww.
bless you, but I love you so much, and I just wish nothing but the best for you and your King Moses. I can't wait till he's back home, and we'll definitely looking forward to, seeing your beautiful story to continue to evolve. I just had a few questions.
Yes, ma'am.
So, since you were previously a producer on the show, do you have a producer like that? Like, does everybody have to have a producer with the scenes on the show? Like, or because you were previously one, you know the reins, like you pretty much know how to handle stuff.
Everyone is assigned a producer, or a producer is signed a talent. With me though, I think they were kind of like, I think it was on, it hasn't been done where a producer becomes in front of the camera. I think one time which was Candy and Todd. So they were kind
Hmm.
of walking on a tightrope with me. And so I used to deal mostly with the actual showrunner, like who, you know, basically hired me from in the past. They did have some people that would come in and ask me stuff here and there, but I wasn't like assigned just one person. I
Oh,
think it was so
good.
experimental that it was just kind of like, you know, they send the
Run
ball.
with it.
Yeah.
Right. No, she know what she doing. Well, I thank God for you. Like I put in the comments real quick. I am thinking of beginning the IVF journey. I keep going back and forth. I'm like praying, 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 and then I'm like, let me, God provided these people with this knowledge. So I was just wondering, um,
Ooh.
if what you would say, like what made you kind of, or if you don't mind sharing, like to make that decision, or is it just kind of like, you know what, like let's get this ball rolling. And then if it happens naturally, it still happens, but it always helps to have like additional medical knowledge, would you say? Or
I would say do your research first. Um,
okay.
we spent a lot of money. We bought a house basically. And
Right.
um I would say do your research first. Go and get as much preliminary testing done so you can know what's actually going on with your body. Don't
Right.
just take a doctor's word for it. Because I was told certain things that I am now learning can actually be, I ain't gonna say
Not
cured,
good.
but could
Right.
be like changed naturally. So right now I'm on a bunch of natural herbs. I drink a lot of natural teas. Do your research first on what your body needs first. I would suggest that so very much. So that way, when you're going in and they're telling you this and this and that, you're like, well, you know, I actually know what's going on in my body. Now they do offer certain testing, but these are doctors who just are focused on IVF. Some of them don't focus on the holistic side of things. And I would,
Oh,
yeah, they don't just say, oh, you know, you could do this. They're gonna be like, okay, so it costs 25,000 for the first round of this, and then an extra 30,000, and then that's what they're
right.
gonna tell you. So I would say do your own research as much as possible, my dear. Make sure you're
Okay.
not stressed out. Make sure you're in a very copacetic, healthy environment. Make sure you're nourishing your body first. Like right now, what I'm doing, and I could share some of these products with you if you inbox me. I'm doing
Thank you.
a cleanse, okay, on my uterus, just my uterus. I'm taking certain herbs to cleanse and prepare my womb for a child. So there's things that you can do holistically that I've been researching and doing lately just to kind of see what I can do on my own first. Um,
That's awesome. Yeah, because I saw like on TV, I saw a lot of, like you said, like there was one that was called the witch something brew, but it's a specialized tea. So I'm just kind of a little overwhelmed. So I thank you for sharing that so very much. And I just wanted to, I know other people probably come up and holler at you. I know you're on a timestamp. So, well, time limit. I didn't mean timestamp, but thank you. And I will be in that tutorial of makeup. I'll celebrating 21 years this year. I got to do it up. So
yeah, come on now.
I'll be
We gotta step
purchasing
it up,
my
lady.
makeup.
All right. Thank you, sweetie. And
Well,
again,
God bless you.
God bless you too. Inbox me on Instagram and I will gladly share those herbs and things that I will get a little bit more in depth in conversation about that.
Thank you so much. And before I leave, like I said, I'm looking forward to your wedding special on the show. I'm speaking into existence. You're like, what is she
Yes,
talking about?
yes, because we're gonna have a grand wedding and you guys could be invited.
And I'm up in Philly, but it ain't nothing but a flight away. So I would love to come down there. And last but not least, I just wanted to thank you for sharing your story. And I'm sorry that you had to go through so much, but God knows that you're a strong queen, and
Yes,
Moses is a strong king, and nothing but blessings. So I'm looking forward to. Well, maybe we'll do a double baby shower.
that would be so good. That would be so
Thank
good.
you, Sonny. Have a
Okay,
blessed day. Thanks for letting me up. Take care.
no problem. I love. She was so sweet. Oh, good energy. And that's why I do these things because I just love connecting with y'all. Y'all are so dope to me. Like, I love it. I love it. Y'all are so, like, I know a part of my journey and a part of my purpose that God gave me is to connect with people. I know that without a shadow of a doubt. So the show helped me do that. Girl, do y'all see how this eyeliner, you see what eyeliner does? Now, my basic baddies out there, I ain't mad at you for being natural and basic because it ain't nothing wrong with that. But do you see what this eye is giving with eyeliner? Lined, no line. It's giving dramatics, child. And I don't even got on lashes, but yes. Isn't that cute? I love it. And I didn't do I'll get into a fancy cat eye one day. Take a little bit more time, but I'll do that later. And when I do my full glam, I'll add in the cat eye. But do you see? Let me get a little closer. Closer than close. You see that? Mm-hmm. Come on, ladies. We got to look cute out here now, girl. These girls is cheating out here. They getting all this surgery and getting all this. Girl, listen. Ain't nothing wrong with getting a little extra cute for yourself or for your man. I know it gets cute for mine, honey. Okay? I'll be looking like Felicia when he ain't here, but baby, I'm gonna be looking like Beyonce when he come home, okay? Please believe it. Even my beautician was like, Sunny. I was like, girl, my man is not home. Why I'm gonna keep coming up in here and spending $150 for you to silk press my hair, and my man ain't at home. Who I'm looking cute for? Myself. I know I'm cute, girl. I gotta keep girls spend all that money. But when my man get home, best to know I'm gonna keep my head combed, child. Liner. It does so much, ladies. I love to put eyeliner on with with an eyeshadow because it just completes the look. Wouldn't you agree? Okay, so I'm pretty much done because I ain't finna do a whole bunch more. And y'all, I do not always. Okay, I do not always put stuff on my forehead because my forehead is really already dark as hell. And if I put the same shade that's down here on here, then it'll give a shadow. If the foundation or concealer is too light, it'll look shadowy, and I don't want that. And so in the summertime, I get real golden and I get real even. My wintertime shades though can be lighter here. I get lighter here in my forehead because it's so big. And y'all joned on me on TV and all that. And I been getting joned on by my forehead forever. And I love it. It's beautiful. I ain't never had a man say, girl, your forehead too big. My husband didn't. I don't really put a lot of product on my forehead because it's already darker because it gets all the sun. Hell, look at it. It sticks out. So I only when I'm doing like, a full glam, I'll go in and put some product. I'll do my forehead. But for y'all sake, I'll go ahead and do I'll do my brows at the top. Is this the darker one? Yes. I'll go ahead and just do the I will, and then when you line your brows, you want to pull up. Do not pull down, pull up. Here you're going to pull down a little bit just because you're shaping, going to the shape. Damn, this looks like it's a little light, ain't it? Now y'all see why I don't, do y'all see why I don't do my forehead? You see how light this is on my forehead? But on my face, it's my actual color. I told y'all. Y'all don't listen. Y'all do not listen to me. I told y'all. My big forehead self cannot put color on my forehead because it's just, my forehead is just so tan. So I'm going to go in with a little darker foundation than my skin color to brighten, to tone it down a little bit. And then I'm out of here. Put my clothes on. And I'm ready to go say happy birthday to my homegirl. Oh, let me add you, baby. I'm sorry. What's up?
Hey, Sunny Boo, can
How
you
you
hear me?
doing? Yes, ma'am. How you doing?
Do you know who this is?
Yes, I do. I've been
Hey,
missing you. We ain't been doing our classes lately, girl.
I know I'm still recovering from the surgery.
Oh, no. I hope you're doing okay.
Yes, and I just happened to see you, and I was like, let me go speak.
Yes, ma'am. Listen, why don't you tell the people about the real estate classes so they know it's real over here?
Yes, it is real. Unfortunately, I had to take a break, but I learned so much, and I'm so ready to get back because we were right at the like the level of go.
And we got at the level of go very quickly. Like my real estate classes, because I really do believe in sharing knowledge. Like I really want to see my people win as a black person, as a black queen. I want to uplift my black people. So any game that I got, I probably should charge a lot of money. But I just feel like if I can change somebody's life, like I changed my own and it's still changing my own, then why not? You know what I'm saying? I just feel like if you are doing better as a black woman, I could do better as a black woman, or you can inspire me to do better as a black woman. You know what I'm saying?
And I
And
so appreciate that from you. Like, guys, listen, like when I tell you she breaks that stuff down like
like one,
like
two,
she's
three,
12.
ABC.
She breaks it down like um it, it just layman's terms, like for the person that knows nothing about real estate, nothing about any of that stuff. She just makes it so crystal clear and so easy to comprehend, easy to pick up. The same way she doing like with her makeup. Like I'm not even a makeup girl, but I'm like seeing her like, okay, this ain't hard. This ain't bad.
It's
You
not.
really have a teaching gift. You really do.
Thank you. I
You
appreciate that.
really
You
do.
know, one of my passions, I coach girls basketball. I had a group of girls that I coached from the second grade up into the eighth grade. And I learned to work with those babies. Like those was like my babies. And I stayed with those girls for many years. And I just, like I said earlier, I know a part of my gift or part of my passion is connecting with people. I've always been just relatable. And so I'm just really trying to tap into my talent and tap into my purpose. Like, God, okay, I know you put me on this platform for a reason. I know that it's to inspire, it's to grow, it's to learn, and that's just a part of my purpose. So I enjoy like teaching people stuff and just working with people. I don't know, I'm a people's person. I always have been. That's why I was a good producer, because people felt like, oh, I could talk to her, I can relate, she can relate to me. She, just people's person.
Yeah, you just authentic. Like talking to you and me and just the short time that we were in class, it's just like it's like talking to a cousin or a long distance relative or something like that. It's like, hey, now y'all must feel like I've been knowing her or something like that. So you just
Yeah.
authentic like that. It's
Thank you,
you're
boo.
you're just natural, and in this day and time it's really to hard to find people that are just normal. I know that sounds like, what do you mean normal?
No,
Like,
I feel you, because everybody's like a mega star, or
yeah, people
everybody's
ain't
that
normal no
girl.
more.
Yeah, like people I'm that girl, and it's just like,
Everything is a persona, everything is an image. So to me, I'm looking for normal people. Like, take me back to the normal folks. Like, when folks just genuinely show up as themselves, they not trying to be something that they ain't. They ain't trying to put on this big persona. No. I want normal folks. So, in this day and time, you find a normal person, you find an authentic person, like you strike and go, because people are weird these days. Yes,
you ain't lying. And it's getting weirder out here.
it
Well, I
really is.
appreciate you for coming on, sweetie. And so my master class, I think, let's start it back. Let's set a date. Um, let's set a date, child. How long it's gonna take you to get back full speed and feel like you want to join?
I probably got maybe about 4 more weeks, and I'll shoot you a DM and let you know it was something very serious.
Yeah. Okay, I'm
But
praying for you. I
I'm
hope
look,
you get well, because you're such a sweetie pie. Like you're one of those people too. You're very authentic and just, you know, I
well,
don't feel
thank
no
you. I'm a
negative.
grandmama baby, so I always accredit it to my grandmama raised me. And when you raised by the, you speaking when you raised by the elders, you just different in this day and time. We got a little
That's
something
right.
different with us.
We do. We got that old soul, because I've definitely
Yeah.
got elders. Like I definitely love my elders, and you're right. You're right. Well, I'll probably set a date. Like I ain't gonna lie, because I'm about to get super busy here in a minute, and with Moses coming home soon, I'll probably start. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe about,
We'll figure something out, and
about a month or so.
it seemed like it kind of worked out for best for a couple of us because we all be going through something. And sometimes we all be going through it in the same season. And mine just, I mean, it just came and hit me, and I was like, whoa. But I'm on the other side. I'm on the mend. So.
Well, I'm praying for you and hope you get well. So just hit me up in my DM and we'll get back to the classes because I love real estate. Like I do. I got a passion for that too.
I surely will, but I just wanted to check in, tap in, and say hey.
Well, it was good talking to you, sweetie. I'll talk to you soon.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right. Listen, my real estate classes are, I teach you everything I know. I teach you what I know, that how you succeed. I teach you many different ways to invest because I learned the hard way. I lost money in real estate. I made a lot of money in real estate. And, I've done pretty much almost everything you can do in real estate. So I know what to do, what not to do, just based off of experience, getting my hands dirty and taking those nuggets and getting knocked down, getting myself back up again. And I try to avoid that for you guys because it's like, if I know something and I could teach you something, why let you make the same mistake? No, I could fast track you to success. You know what I'm saying? Because you got somebody here who's, how valuable it is to have somebody to teach you some game. Do you know how valuable that is? I wish I had somebody just walk my hand and say, Sunny, come on, baby, I'm finna teach you how to get this money and do real estate. Oh, yeah? Sign me up, Scotty. So you don't got to learn the mistakes and do the mistakes that I did as a person, just kind of figure life out because I wanted more out of life. I knew I didn't want to work a 9 to 5. I knew I wanted to sit up here and be able to do this in the middle of the day. I think that's my mother-in-law. Yep. Watch out, Pootie. Hey, Mom. Want me to put him up? Okay. All right, I love you. I'll see you later. Okay. Watch out, Cody. Good boy, good boy. All right, so I'm sorry, guys. That was my mommy-in-law. But listen, I really, really try to give you the nuggets of the game with real estate. You're not going to find nobody to teach you real estate cheaper than me. You're not going to find nobody to teach you the real game. You just heard a lady that's been a part of my class from day one tell y'all she's learned more in a couple of weeks than she's done other stuff before and didn't learn much. But hey, how you doing?
Hey, girl. You on mute.
Oh, okay. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Yeah, I just wanted to come up here and tell you hi.
Oh, that's okay.
Yep.
How you doing, sweetie? How's life treating you?
It's treating me well.
I'm good to hear because life been kicking my ass. But I love it because I'm like, okay, God, take the steering wheel then. Go on, take it.
Goodness. You the older you get, the more pain in the body. You wake up, you be like, ooh, girl, I sit here and sleep under my ceiling fan because I used to do it all the time. And I got up Saturday morning, I'm like, I couldn't even walk. Child. And I was like, oh my goodness. I had to turn my ceiling fan off in order to get up and go to work today. I was like, that's getting old.
Well, you know what? I would suggest that, and this is what I do because I always have a on and off again thing with fitness. I've been on a journey where I've lost 60 pounds 2 times in my life. So I am a fan of working out, but I'm also a fan of gaining weight and losing it. But stretching. If you can get out your bed and God wakes you up in the morning, I suggest everyone to just do a little stretching. It helps loosen up the joints. A lot of women and a lot of Black women, especially because we don't necessarily work out as much as other cultures, we get tight in our hips. And once you get tight in your hips, then it goes to your back, it goes to your knees, and it works its way all the way down. So I suggest when you get up in the morning, stretch those arms up as high as you can go, stretch them to your back, and open up them hips, because that is a lot of our injuries, a lot of our ailments in our bodies come from our hips and our pelvis area. So if we loosen that up, it also helps to loosen, relax the lower back. A lot of us start to have lower back issues. I'm telling you, a little bit of stretching will change your life.
Yeah, I've had 2 back surgeries, honey.
Ooh.
Yeah, so but I they say, oh, you gotta go on disability. No. I like to go to work and make my money. I personally, this is just for me. I'm not saying it for everybody else, because if you're sitting at home every day waiting on disability, you get sicker and sicker and sicker. This is how I feel about me. That's why I
Absolutely.
get up and go. I get up and go. When I don't feel
Absolutely.
like it, I still keep going, because they was like, oh, you should have been on disability. No.
Well, you know what? My father is 77. He goes skating every Wednesday, very active. He works every day. I said, Daddy, when you gonna retire? He said, I'm not gonna retire until I can't even walk no more. I said, oh, that's what keeps him young. He's a young 77, if you know what I mean, because
Yeah.
he's moving. You don't move it, you lose it. And
Yep.
my father is a person who beat cancer twice. My father had prostate cancer and he had cancer in his jawbone. He had to get his whole jawbone replaced. And so that was like a 24-hour surgery. This man has been through hell and back. And one thing that I asked my father, I said, Dad, how did you beat cancer twice and survive these wars and all these different things? He said, you know what? With the cancer thing, he said, I never thought it was gonna beat me. I never in my mind said, oh, I'm finna die from cancer or none of that. He said, I just said, okay, I got cancer. Okay, I'm gonna get better. Like, so the mind and the body and connecting those two is really, really, like, that's why God gave us the consciousness of the mind and then the body to think well, to believe well, to have a healthy mind also helps have a healthy body. So, if you get up every day, oh, I'm hurting, I'm old, and you're telling yourself that every day, your body's gonna believe it. Your body's gonna be like, yeah, you're right, you are old. Get your ass up. So
I got a cousin like that.
I tell myself, I'm young, honey. I feel good. Even if I'm not feeling that way, I tell myself, baby, I'm feeling good. I'm looking good today. I feel good. I feel good.
I'm telling you, I had to tell my cousin that, because we're like 6 months apart. And she's like, I don't want to get old. I said, well, you want to die young? So she stopped saying it, right?
Yeah.
And I told you once before, I got family out there in St. Louis.
Oh, that's what's up, STL.
Yes. And my favorite rapper out there too. So
who is that, Nelly?
Yep.
Girl, Nelly's still fine too, ain't
he? Girl, me and my best friend, she took me to this concert for my 59th birthday. Yeah. Girl, we had a blast. We was like, I could touch Nelly.
Girl, listen. And this young lady said, life or death is in the power of the tongue. You ain't never lied. We will soup ourselves up, or we will soup ourselves up out of something. We can talk ourselves up out of something. Our own blessings and miracles just by the power of the tongue. And we got to be real conscious of that. And unfortunately, society has made it to where we just could say whatever we want to say because we want to say it. But baby, when you get to speaking negative and ill will on other people, it's a mirror right there reflecting it back on you.
Ooh, girl, you better preach about it. You know what? I saw this. I know it, girl. I saw this guy. He's in one of your movies, and he sings with Nelly.
Yes. So, City Spud is Nelly's brother. He also is on tour with Nelly. He's Nelly's right-hand man. He goes everywhere you see Nelly. He's a star in one of my series. Yes.
I saw that. And I said, wait a minute. I had to tell my best friend. I said, girl, Nelly's to-go guy is from St. Louis, and he was on this movie. Well, he's with and I gave her your information to start following you.
That's my boy. We used to do music together. Before I became into television, I did music. So
yeah.
Spud and I did music. And another piece of history is that I used to be in a girl group. We almost had a big major record deal, and we were managed by Nelly's team. So I used to go with Nelly back in the day, and to try to put our group out there. We would go on tour and sing with him and stuff like that. So yeah, it is what it is. But I gotta get off here. I gotta get off here because I gotta get ready, and I gotta still wet this hair, and I gotta go put my clothes on and head out. So thank you, Sin, for logging in, chatting with me. I'm gonna be doing this a little bit more often. Yeah, you know what? I was a jack of all trades, but I started to have to master some things. That's why I locked into real estate and producing. Because I'm the type of person I could do anything and I'll get in there and start doing it good. And next thing you know, I'm over here doing 5, 10 things. And then I said, well, I gotta hone in on some things. Let me hone on what makes good money and gives me financial freedom and my time and flexibility. So that's why I got into real estate because I wanted my time is more valuable than anything. Um, and then, producing is my passion and my dream. So it was those two things that I said, let me lock in on those two things, have success in those two things before I move on to another thing.
Yeah,
So
put the work in.
you got to put the work in. It takes time to build stuff up. And now I'm starting a new business venture. So, building that thing up. And then I inherited my husband's trucking company. So I work in that business. So it's just like, you got to have balance with it all. And structure and all of that stuff really matters. But listen, ladies, it's been fun
You
chatting.
would do good. You continue to do good and shine.
I appreciate you.
The
And
naysayers will see what a good woman you are.
thank you so much. And I appreciate it. And I just want to share with y'all just a day in the life with me, just getting ready. It ain't always got to be talking about drama, whatever the case may be, but it is what it is. So I'm going to talk
Take
to y'all.
care.
Bye,
Okay,
y'all.
take care.
Y'all.
Bye.
Bye.
Love you too. Bye-bye.
Here's the final look. No lashes. Little soft pink beat. Little something. I'm going to add a little gloss on there right now. It's just matte. I'm into the natural beats lately. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do a dramatic look for y'all, but it just ain't today, okay? Love y'all. Goodbye. Make sure you go get those 3 concealers, the sponge, and the moisturizer if you want to do makeup with me next time, and I could show you or talk you through what not to do or what to do. And, okay, love y'all. Good night.